Good afternoon, everyone. In Brazil, it's still good morning. Today, we have a very special guest. He's a student with English Brazil, and his teacher is also here. So today, we're going to welcome Heider and Priscilla. They are both from Rio de Janeiro. Today, Heider is our special speaker, and I haven't met him in person yet, but he's been joining so many of my meetings that I kind of feel like I know him, you know? I know how he talks, I know the way he thinks, I love how he asks questions, and I love his mind. So today, same as you, I'm excited to get to know him in another level. So don't be shy and go ahead for the questions because he's an open book. That's what he told me, right? So let's see if he's not gonna mind asking about personal questions about his family, his job, his life. So, Heider, once again, welcome, and please introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. Hello. I'm Aiden. Nice to see you here again. So I'm Heider. I'm 63 years old. All right. So first, I appreciate Simone to give me this opportunity. And I would like apologize to you guys because my English is not good. All right, I studied English a long time, but I just start practice speaking um, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. So I don't want to be unpolite, but I would like ask you guys speak slow. All right, if I don't understand what you say, I will ask it to Priscilla and Simone helping me. Okay, so I'm Eider. I was 60 years old. I was born in Santa Catarina, state from Brazil, south of
Oh,
Brazil, in 1961. Okay, but in 1965, my parents moved to Rio de Janeiro. I grew up here and then I consider myself a carioca. All right. So I married. I have two daughters and a son. My children are adults. My old daughter has 37 years old. My second daughter has 35, and my young boy has 32 years old. Okay. So about my career, when I think about my career, I think I was lucky because I found early what I want to do. I'm military from Brazilian Army. Okay, I joined in Brazilian Army in 1979, long time ago. And in my career, I was promoted. Okay. In 1985, I graduated in military science. And yeah, in my career, I was promoted. Um, First, when I graduated, I was second lieutenant. Then I was promoted first lieutenant, captain, major, lieutenant colonel, and finally I was promoted in 2010, colonel. All right. In 2015, I retired, but Brazilian Army invited me to make some tasks, and I have a deal with Brazilian Army where I work with logistics and the education because the Brazilian Army have a lot of schools, military schools, and I management in some courses for Brazilian Army. In my career, I made the academic course. I'm graduating kind of the college, military college. After that, I have the other course, academic course, master expert, and the combat course. I paratrooper, I'm skydiving. Alright. I also make the jungle expert course, and that's it. I was very happy in my career. I love Brazilian Army. Okay, of course, we had some disadvantage and uh, uh, advantage. Okay, I lived in many many cities in Brazil. I live in São Paulo. I lived in Pará, Rio Grande do Sul. I live in many different cities because it's characteristics from my job. Okay, in in 2011, I went to Europe. It was a travel work, and I knew from embassy, military embassy in the German, Paris, France, Belgium. Uh, by the way, I knew Brussels and Bruges, beautiful city from Belgium. And that's it. I'm right now I feel I'm free to try answer your questions.
Wow, Heider, that was that was I don't know how to talk now. Like you talk better than me. Oh my
I little
goodness.
nervous. Sorry
It
guys,
was
I little nervous.
amazing. It was amazing. I love it. I love it. And I didn't know you're so talented with your career. Wow, you've done so much. You've traveled everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now. Marcela, please, please. I'm so excited.
I'm so inspired as well, like Simone. And Heider, please tell us about how you adapt, for there's a lot of changes, city or states changes. Like, I know my husband is in the military as well, but he's in the Air Force right now, Brazilian Air Force. But we don't have to move a lot, because I don't know, maybe it's the condition of the work because he's sergeant, and right now he's in Pirassununga. That's a city, that's a country city here in São Paulo. But I would like to know how can you adapt, like, with this a lot of changes, city changes. I don't know, Simone, if I express
Yeah, that's a
myself.
great question. That's a great question. I think he got it, right, Heider?
Okay, so when we join Brazilian Army, we are prepared for this situation. All right. Uh, it's become a natural, okay, for us who are military. It's a little strange, it's a little hard, okay, but it's a part of the career. All right. When I joined Brazilian Army, I agree with this situation. I I I I knew it will happen. It's almost impossible to live just one city because the Brazilian Army needed that the professional have a different kind of experience, live and know different ambience. All right. Of course, our family suffering. When I moved, my wife needed to change. Sometimes my wife uh, lost uh, her job and needed to start it again. All right. Fortunately, my wife worked in a federal bank, but because this movimentation, he needed to start it again. Okay, it was so hard for her to be promoted because my wife was a bank cashier, and she never be able to be promoted management because when she achieved some uh, some kind of experience in agents, we move it. And in the other agency, she needed to start it again from zero. My
Yeah,
kids
that's great.
students in a lot of different schools, okay, but they, what I say for you, my friend, they accept. Okay, we need to. In the other hand, we are moving, but we make new friends, new culture. We learn about the other things about Brazil. Okay, I don't know, but for me it's natural because Brazil
Yes,
all the
Heider.
time show
Yes.
for me that it will happen.
You know, sometimes I think that I would like to move sometimes to know another cultures, different people, different you know, jobs as well here in Brazil. But thank you so much for your answer.
Yeah,
Very
but
good.
sorry, to complete,
Okay.
when we move it, Brazilian Army asked for where do you like to move? And we choice some city, but you just make options, 5 or 6 or 10 options, but
Oh,
Brazilian
okay.
Army choice where you go.
So you could choose the city to move.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
good. That's good.
yeah.
That's a good thing. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Okay,
You
guys.
welcome.
Richard, what's the question?
Hello, Heider. Firstly,
Hello.
congratulations on your English. I think it's brilliant. From an English speaking, a lot of hard work on that English. So well
Oh,
done.
Richard, your camera is off. Did you get nervous as well? He's so excited about you, Heider, that he turned off his camera. Oh my goodness.
Apologies. I think I hit the wrong mode. Can you hear me now? Can
Yes,
you see
and
me
Yeah,
we see
now?
you.
yeah.
Yeah, again, congratulations on your English. I think it's very well done, well said, especially for somebody that's not a native language. My question is, I'd like to know about your childhood, where you grew up, leading to your career, and what the choice that you made to join the military.
Okay. So my two daughters was born in, no, sorry. My first daughter was born here in Rio de Janeiro, but in this time I lived in São Paulo. Okay, but when my wife pregnant of her, uh, we decided that our daughter was born in Rio de Janeiro because here we had the support of our family, my family and my wife's family. All right. Then I worked in São Paulo. My wife uh, stayed here with her parents. Uh, After that, my second daughter was born in São Paulo, and I lived in São Paulo in this time about 10 years, long time. And when I was in São Paulo, my wife pregnant again to my boy, and my boy was born in São Paulo. Okay. And that's it, man. We moved the kids, the kids. They have the other friends who parents are also military. Uh,
Heider,
what?
Heider,
What?
the question is you, when you were a child, not about your children,
Okay.
you, okay?
So yeah, when I was a child, I was like any teenager, any child. Okay, my father was a musician. I
Mhm.
tried to be a musician, but my dad didn't like this idea because for her to be musician is not a good job. And then as all teenager, I try to find my profession. Oh, what I wanna, what will be my career? I think to be a doctor, maybe a fireman. Anyway, then I hear about the Brazilian Army, Air Force, Navy. I I read something about the our military job. I like this idea. Then I find there is some test to access uh, Brazilian Army. I make the test. I tried 3 times, and the third times I successful. And then I joined Brazilian Army when I was 17, very early. Uh, I make my high school in Brazilian Army, and I graduate in Brazilian Army College. And that's it, man. What I told for you, I was lucky. All right. Of course, when I joined Brazilian Army, I have many questions. Oh, how is this career? It's so hard to be a soldier, so soldier something. Uh, I will go to the war. It's a little crazy, right? It's very difficult to understand. But I love this idea. When I joined Brazilian Army, I feel complete happy in my choice, in this choice.
Thank you,
Right.
Heider.
Wow,
Yeah.
you nailed. That was good. That was a good answer. Rael, are you ready for a question?
Yes. Oh my God. I have a lot of questions for you. I don't know where to start from. There's okay, let me start from here. Like growing up as a child, I know you must be this kind of strong child. You always want to try out things, you're always strong. I don't know how to put it like, oh my God, you made up your mind to become an army. That's a very tough job. Because you have to, arrest criminals, shoot, holding guns and all of that. So what kind of child were you while growing up? Were you a strong type? Like you are very confident, you're not scared of seeing blood or seeing, stuff like that. So what kind of child were you when growing up?
What kind of, what?
Child.
Oh, child, child. Okay. Oh, what's normal? All right. I like to watch TV, to read comic books. All right. Not special thing. Uh, that so showed, showed my life. Okay. No, because, guys, soldier is a man like the others. We are normal, all right? We don't have special characters. We just learn to overcome some obstacles, and achieve our goals. Brazilian Army teaches for us how to keep control our mind, your job, your body. All right, that is not special. Of course, you need to have a focus. You need to believe what they told for me in this case. All right. Yeah, I was a good kid. Okay. Uh, I do still remember when I remember my parents, in special my dad, work a lot. I think they inspired me to work. I just choice in my Brazilian Army, but I will work if I have other profession. Okay. I
Good.
kidding with I have many childhood friends. Anyway, not special. Okay, just normal.
Wow. Thank you so much.
Okay, Linda, go ahead.
Hello, everybody. Hi, Heider.
Hello, hello.
Hello. I have two questions. In the military, it's a special way of living. I think to eat, it's also very special when you are in other countries. Explain more about when you're on a place where it's not easy to eat and to yeah, how do you do it when you're on an action, or explain a bit more about the food in the military. It's I think it's different that and then at home. No, or
No, yeah, no. When we are in the quarter, normal days, we eat the normal food. Okay,
okay,
Brazil, we eat greens, rice, meat. Anyway, so when you are in combat, of course, we need to control your meals. Your meals. We have a special meal to combat. Okay, industrialized meals, okay, is a little different. Even when you are in combat, it's possible you eat a normal food, okay, because in combat, the soldiers have a kitchen to prepare the meals for us. Okay, yeah, it's
okay,
a rustic kitchen, but it's very functional. Okay, you have a stove, you have a fridge, we drink Coke, why not? We drink
okay,
a juice. There is so to resume, there is two kind of the food: the normal food to breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and the combat food. It's an industrialized food that you receive a pack and special food, pasta, soup, juice, coffee, and the cakes, okay? But it's industrialized, special
okay,
production for Brazilian Army.
okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Linda. Priscilla, please.
I was wondering because as you've been to many countries, I was just curious if you could move to any country nowadays, would you choose Brazil?
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, I love Brazil. Okay, I love Brazil. We have, you have a lot of kind of the question to solve, a lot of country, a lot of kind of the problems. You have we don't have a good education system. We don't have a good health system. You have many kind of the problems about the violence, but Brazil, I never been thought get out to Brazil or live abroad. Okay, because Brazil is in my heart. Okay, I love Brazil. I love Brazilians. I love Brazilian Army, Air Force, Navy, or people. Anyway, it's my earth. I will die here.
Wow, proud Brazilian. That's good.
Yeah.
Rio is back for another question. Go ahead. And the others, whoever has a question, please just raise your hands and then you can go next. Okay, Rio.
So I told you I have a lot of questions for you. Oh my God, I don't know where to start from. So what are the challenges you went through as an army? Because I know you have to go through a lot. So what are the challenges you have to go through as an army?
Talent? Sorry?
Challenges,
Desafios. Desafios.
dificuldade, né?
Oh,
Challenge.
challenge. Oh,
Yeah,
all the
challenge.
time. In the first one, so So guys, to be honest, I afraid to high, I would
Height?
say, yeah, heights. Okay,
Height?
heights. Yeah, yeah, it's a problem in my life. Okay, I always be afraid of the high place. Then I decided I will be a paratrooper. Whoa, how? How if I afraid? And then I decided to overcome my fear. All right, my fear. Uh, the thing is, look to the fears and try to overcome. Uh, it's it was very hard because we need when you jump the airplane, you need to be with your eyes open. All right, guys, don't push you from airplane. I remember that I grabbed in the airplane, but I jumped, right? And the other challenge that I needed to overcome it was I'm not a good uh, I don't know to swim very well, okay? And I decided to make a jungle expert course. In the jungle express course, you need to swim, swimming a lot, and I needed to learn to swim very well, and I open my mind and I offer myself to make this course. Okay, it was hard for me, but right now when I look forward, I think it was the best thing that I could be in my life because when you have a trade, we need to just try to solve your your to solve the question inside yourself. All right,
Overcome your fear.
overcome.
Heider,
Yeah, yeah,
overcome your fear.
overcome.
Oh,
Yeah,
All
thank you
right.
so
overcome
much.
your.
I got it. Thank you. Thank you.
I think Julio, were you trying to to raise your hands for a question? All right, he's new here, guys. All right, he's gonna
Yeah,
ask you.
sorry, I can't find the button, raise hand.
Okay,
Sorry.
don't worry. Go ahead.
I'll wait for my time. Thinks like Mariana wants to ask first. I'll wait
You
for
can
my time.
go.
No
You can
worries.
go. You can go. Go ahead.
Mariana, would you like to? Is it okay if you do it the question after me?
Of course, of course. No, go ahead.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, I was listening to your story, Ada, and I remember my uncle. He's a priest, and as a priest, he has the same problem you have because the church requires him to move to many other places. And just now, when he's old, yeah, church this has decided to keep him in my mother state, Goiás. So I imagine it must be very hard for you and your family. Yeah, you told about your wife that she can never reach a higher level because of the constant moves that you have to do. And tell me, how is it for your children? Because the moment they start doing friendship with the locals, you have to move. How was that for your children? Thank you.
Yeah, it was hard for them. How is hard for all children who have parents military, all right? So, guys, this was so hard because when my children was kids, there isn't the internet, there isn't the social media. They couldn't share or make friends or keep your friendship from uh, social media or there isn't Instagram or Facebook right now. I think it's a little easy because the friends that you make in the place you can make the contact with them from social media. The secret is talk with him, all right, to they understand because the how it's important for us, for me, like military, change the place to live. All right, it's kind of you need to talk with him a lot because it's not easy. You know, you write because they didn't understand. Oh, right now I make some friends when you write. I have school friends, and right now you need to move it again. And then you told for him, no, you make a new friends. You know a new city, a new cultures, and then they will understand they comprehend the situation. Okay, all right, but it's important. It's important talk with him about this with them about the situation, how it's important for us, and uh, you need to look the we need to look the advantage. If you just think and talk with him about the disadvantage, it's become a little hard. Okay, then it's hard, but it's a great opportunity for us to know a new city, new culture, and make new friends. All right, that's it. It's a process. All right,
Yeah.
it's a process.
Hmm. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, and Mariana, it's going to come as a combo question or as an individual question?
It's a combo. Yeah, okay. Sorry. But it's we just wanted to know what your favorite memory in Brazil is.
My favorite.
Memory.
Memory.
Lembrança.
Oh, okay. I have lot of a lot of good memories. My first jump from airplane, all right, it is unforgettable for me. And when I graduate in military science, I became a Brazilian Army officer. Okay, in this time, my parents were live. Okay, by the way, my parents passed away. Okay, when I finish the jungle expert course, when I'm when I when I con when I finish my master express degree, uh, how I told you, I made some academic course. All right, I I could make some MBAs, logistic MBAs, Master Business Administration, and I made postgraduate in military history. It was important moment in my life. All right. I will never forget this moment when when I get married, of course, and my kids was born. Uh, the life changed, and our point of view needed to change too.
All right, we have Rayo again with a question. I think I would like to hear Juvenal, Aaron, Osman, and Angelino is still. We have 20 minutes to go. Okay, Rayo, go ahead.
All right. So I'm back again. So tell me, what kind of advice will you give somebody that want to become an army too? What kind of advice will you give me? I want to become an army. What are you gonna tell me? You know.
Oh, please help me in this question.
Okay.
She's asking what kind of advice would you give to somebody who wants to go into the
Okay,
army?
okay. So, guys, how any goals that you want to achieve, keep your focus, believe yourself. All right. Read and take information about the profession. Read about uh, the bad things in this job and the good things. All right. Uh, open your mind, believe in yourself, study. Okay, because the thing is hard for everyone. Okay, the thing is hard is for you. Let me give you one example. All right, let me give you one example. I think so to learn English is just for a few peoples because it's so hard. It's not for me. We need to study a lot. No, no. The thing is hard. It's for you. The thing is hard. It's for me. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. But study and take information about what you want, about what your goals.
Thank
That
you
was a
so much.
good advice. Eh, Ryan? That was a good one. Okay,
Mhm.
Efren, it's his first time here, huh? Okay, welcome. Let's see what you have
Hi,
to say.
hi everybody, and Heider, thanks for all the answers. Heider, you told that your father was a musician, right?
Yeah.
And I have been to many countries, and I love listening music from different cultures. And I also have been to Brazil, and the music culture of Brazil is amazing. I mean, I am a fan of bossa nova. I am a fan of Brazilian jazz, and you have a lot of varieties. And it is not similar to other South American countries. Brazil is totally unique and has a very strong music culture. So, what do you think about Brazilian music culture, and why is it so strong and beautiful like this?
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. I love Brazilian music songs. Okay, Brazil have the identity Brazilian song is samba in general. All right, the beautiful rhythms. Of course, we have the other kind of the rhythms, sertanejo,
Rhythms.
and the sertanejo, popular musics, MPB, music, MPB, Brazilian popular music, it's a rhythms. We had interest movement here called the Jovem Guarda, okay, and in this movement, cultural movement, create a new rhythm called bossa nova. Okay, we have famous singers, kinda Roberto Carlos, kinda Djavan, Renato Russo. All right, I love all of them. Okay, yeah, because I don't know, I love Brazil. I love the Brazilian music, songs, Brazilian singers. Of course, we have the other kind of the rhythms, kind of, for example, funk. Okay, it's a popular music here. You have some singers, special some singers, Anitta and the Ludmilla. beautiful singers. They represent these rhythms. So if you come Brazil, I suggest you to know the Lapa. Lapa is the place where you can practice and dance and sing or all Brazilian rhythms. And
That is in Rio de
I
Janeiro, Lapa,
yeah,
right?
Rio de Janeiro. Lapa is a neighborhood from Rio de Janeiro,
Okay.
famous to be a bohemian place.
Very nice.
Carioca loves Lapa. Me too.
And
The
your father was playing like an
My
instrument, or
my father was a musician from Brazilian armies. Also,
ah,
my father played sax from
oh,
that's
Brazilian
nice.
Army Band, and in free time, my father played at the bar, all right, and the carnival. My father played sax in the carnival band.
perfect, perfect.
Okay. As I don't see anyone with the raised hands, I'm going to ask a question about the army. Tell us, Brazil is not a country that has issues with other countries, not even in South America or Latin America. So, did you ever, as an army person, let's say, did you ever have to help other countries
Oh,
as a
yeah,
Brazilian? Okay, tell us about that. Not in
yeah.
fighting. I don't think you've been to a combat like is happening here in Europe with Ukraine, Israel. But as Brazilian in South America, did you have to help another country?
Yeah, Brazil is a peaceful country, okay? Uh, we help to people from Venezuela, okay, the refugees that came to Brazil, and Brazilian army receive these guys and give for them the new documents, and they give for them the new opportunity to live. Okay, Brazil is a kind of the Brazilian army helping in this case Venezuela, and we have some partnership with the other armies around the South America and the Europe and the Asian. Okay, you have mm, we have between this country, for example, between Brazil and the Argentina, we have here some military from Argentina that work here in kind of teacher in our school, and we have also some military that go to the other country, in Argentina, US, work there like a teacher or instructor in this course. Yeah, we have many different kind of the partnerships between these armies. It is very interesting for us, okay, to learn about how they work and the change experience between armies. Okay, in general, that's it. Uh, yeah, if when it happens some uh,
Catastrophe. Right.
catastrophe in other country, it's possible Brazilian armies send or helping this country to solve some problems. All right, it's normal. We have the military exercise with them. Is Brazilian Army, Air Force, and Navy, all Air Force make make exercise together the other forces, armed forces.
Yes, they exchange knowledge and experience. That's
Yeah,
cool.
just
Really
it.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, Cavallo, Osman, welcome. We have a question?
Yes, I was wondering if there is a specific physical fitness requirement to join the army.
Yes, good question.
Yeah, man. To be military, we need to take care of your body. You need to be a good result when you make a physics exercise, because we need to be prepared to survive in the war. It's not easy to survive in the war. We need to carry a bag, okay? You carry a bag that have a middle 25 or 30 kilos uh, behind you. All right, you need to carry your shotgun, you need to carry your meals, you need to carry your new uniform. Anyway, to do that, we need to have a good physics preparation. You need to run, we need to swim, we need to keep your body condition in good situation, in good level. Then we have during the year some evaluations about your physics condition. You need to make some proofs about we need to run, we need to make some exercise, and then to keep your
Jane?
body condition. All right, it's mandatory. It's mandatory.
Thank you.
All right, Angelino or Juvenal, getting ready for a question yet?
Hi there. I would like to know when he started to speak English. Like, how long is he learning English for?
So, I study English in traditional school in Brazilian Army, but I remember it's a part of the course. I study traditional way. You have a class, you have a teacher, you need to make homework, all right? Complete the phrases, study, make in the finally make a test, okay? So in a little before quarantine, I went to Orlando to visit Disney World, and I feel totally frustrated because my English was zero, and oh my God, it's so hard. As I told you, I think so. It's so hard to how I will learn English in my age. It's so hard, but these things, these things in truth become a motivation for me. And then I started studying English again, but a different way, all right? I have a personal teacher during, I think, 8 months at home, and I make the exercise, started to study regular verbs, how to make a question, how to speak in past, in present, in future. But doesn't make sense for me because I think so. I need to speak English. I need to understand English. Then I decided I create this challenge for myself. First, because I looking for a thing to make my brain works. All right, I need to create a new challenge for me. I think so. It's so hard, but but if learning English is hard, is just for few people, need to be for me. I think this way, all right? I think this way. Then I decided, so I will learn English, okay? And of course, we'll have some support from internet, YouTube, and the others technologies support.
So do you speak better
Yeah,
English than your own kids?
yeah. So, yeah, in 2020 or 2021, I decided to focus in practice English, not just to study English. I focus in practice English because I heard, I don't remember where, the interesting is not just to study English, but incorporate the English in my mind, because my mind used to have just Portuguese connections. Then I decided to create English connection in my brain. All right, and I perceive that the best way to create the English connection in my brain, in my neurons, is just practice English. Read, speak, and create the way to receive input and give the output automatically. All right. Yeah, of course, for me, so it's a little easy because, I don't need to speak English to make a job interview, to improve my career. For me, it's a little easy. All right. Study English or practice English for me, it's my main hobby. And I put English in my life totally. All right. When I wake up in the morning, the first thing that I do is heard English podcast, English sound. Anyway, I sing, I study dialogues in TV shows. But one thing is study English. One thing is watch a TV show like entertainment. The other thing is watch a TV show like practice English. Then I create my own way to practice my English. And fortunately, I find English Brazil. And after I find English Brazil International. And right now I'm here with you, practice my English.
Oh, you become so cute when you talk like that. Okay, Mariana or Aura, who has a question?
It's me now. I have a question. Do you have trouble finding more English-speaking people where you live?
Yeah, Brazil,
Yeah.
it's very hard because few people here speak English. Many people study English here, it's true. We have a lot of kind of the different English course, traditional course, but few people are able to communicate in English. Then it's very hard. We need to be proactive. We need don't give up because it's so hard to find a partner to speak English. I invite some coworkers to learn English. By the way, there is some coworkers that study English, but they avoid to practice English. They are afraid. And I understand because in some years ago, some times ago, I also afraid to practice English. Okay,
So
here in Brazil, it's very hard, it's very difficult to learn English because it's a question about your system education. People here just study grammar rules, just speak homework, some write anyway. Okay, then I needed to create my own way. I think it works.
So do you think it's harder for Brazilian people to find the motivation to learn English because it's harder because of the accents and all of that? You think it's lack of motivation is just hard?
Yeah, the motivation is the key for the all that we want to do. Okay, people in true, I think people don't have clear or motivation. People just think, oh, I want to speak English, I study English, but I pay attention when they talk about that, and I think so. I think there isn't the real motivation. How I create my own motivation. My motivation to speak English is just be able to communicate, to understand, to open my mind, to be able to read a news in the website, international things. The key is just to motivate, and the government and the politicians don't create in your sense the real motivation. People just speak, just talk. You need to speak English because it's important. Just it. And people don't believe. And when you don't show the real motivation, it's so hard to people join and try to real practicing. They just think that if they make the English course, is sufficient to they learn English. All right. On the other hand, they hope that the teacher make them learn English. They just make what teacher ask for they do. Just exercise. I think it doesn't work. We need to create and keep focusing on real motivation. Without motivation, we don't achieve our goals. We need to pursue our goals and pursue our motivation. And if you fail, you need to start it again, and never give up.
Wow. I
Yeah.
think he answered your question, girls. That's for sure. And time just flew by. It's 1 hour later and time's up. Oh, I have so many things to say. First of all, I think Priscilla's here. Priscilla's your teacher. I think she's very proud and should be, same as us with English Brazil. And I think all the staff of yes, I mean it. All the staff of English Brazil should be so proud of you. I remember 6 months ago when you joined our first session, you didn't say a word. You're so scared. You didn't dare to speak, to talk. Look at you now, 6 months later. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You're just an inspiration, that's for sure. I would like to thank you for being here, all of you, by the way. It was really nice. We didn't even have time to talk about Rio de Janeiro, which is where he lives and one of the most beautiful cities in the world. I thought it would be half an hour about Rio de Janeiro, but no, he managed to talk about important things in his career, and it was really amazing. Thank you. Okay, guys, thanks a lot once again. This Wednesday, we have another meeting with someone that I know from Poland. You're all invited. Just let me know if you can join us. And time is up. And once again, have a lovely weekend and take care.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
In next opportunity, I will try talk about Rio de Janeiro.
You will be invited for sure once again. Thank you,
Good
guys.
job, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Thank you.
Nice
Thank you.
weekend.
Bye bye, guys.
Take care.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye bye. Thank you very much.